The 2017 coaching carousel just basically stopped spinning for the Power 5 head coaches, but it's never too early to start thinking about 2018. Now, I get that there are a million assistant coach changes still to go as we have 2 national signing days coming up, and assistant coaches tend to move after National Signing Day. But let's look at head coaches for next year, guys who we heard their names this year. We're going to hear them a lot more as next year goes on. These are people who should figure prominently in the 2018 coaching carousel. We'll start with Jeff Brom at Purdue. First year at Purdue, he went 6-6, he went to a bowl game. You look at the record and you say, well, that's okay, but it's not great. But it's Purdue. People in the world of college athletics understand the degree of difficulty Jeff Brom was facing and the amount of improvement the Boilermakers made in his first season. That's why Tennessee was talking to him. That's why if they get better next year, a bunch of teams are going to be talking to Jeff Brom, because it's really hard to win there. And just the attitude change that he affected almost immediately is very impressive to athletic directors who are looking to hire coaches. So if Purdue gets better, I would imagine Jeff Brom would be the most popular name in the 2018 coaching carousel. Stay in the Midwest, Jason Candle at Toledo. He's gone 9-4 and 11-2 in his first seasons after taking over from Matt Campbell, who went to Iowa State. Now, Candle and Campbell played together at Mount Union, also with Alex Grinch, the defensive coordinator at Washington State. I would bet that at some point, all 3 of those guys will be Power 5 head coaches. Candle is the next man up. Neil Brown at Troy. You remember Troy beating LSU, that LSU team that, by the way, finished 9-3? Well, in his last 2 seasons at Troy, Brown has gone 10-3 and 11-2. He recruits the South very well. He runs the kind of offense a lot of ADs are looking for. That's a guy whose name you're going to see a ton. Now, here's an interesting guy who, if you look at what he's done, kind of wonder why his name hasn't popped up, but then you think about the circumstances and it makes a little more sense. Mike Houston, the head coach at James Madison, in his first year as head coach of the Dukes after coming from Lenore-Rhyne, he won the FCS national title. He has James Madison in the FCS national title game again this year against North Dakota State. If he keeps winning like this, he might be able to jump past the Group of 5 and into the Power 5. Just look at the success that he's had. But here's the thing. He's got to make these deep runs into the FCS playoffs. How do you hire a guy if you're a Power 5 school and you've got to sign people on December 20th if he's playing deep into the FCS playoffs every year? That's going to be an interesting situation. It may take the right situation where a school is willing to wait for him. But you can't argue with the kind of success he's had, and you're crazy if you're a school looking for a coach next year and you're not thinking of Mike Houston.